Hey there everybody, thanks for clicking onto this video. It's really great to see you in person. I haven't been here on YouTube for a little while, so I thought we ease back into the flow of things with a Weeklies. If you are joining me for an episode of Weeklies for the first time, this is my version of a vlog slash update slash chatty video. So if you are into this kind of thing and you want to see what I've been up to, what I'm working on, what I've been enjoying and things coming up, feel free to stay around and grab yourself a snack, a drink, play this video in the background on your computer as you're doing some house stuff, which is what I do all the time with YouTube videos, and thought we'd chat and come back though and drop me a comment after you're done watching, because I really miss interacting with all of you here on YouTube. And I know I've been away. I have kind of these moments of where life just gets really busy and work gets very busy. I do have a 9-to-5 job. I work as a teacher, which is incredibly draining to say the least, and because I'm new in this career field, there's just so many things I got to keep on top of, so that's just kind of work and life. And I think everybody who has a 9-to-5 on top of YouTube once in a while just needs like their bubble and just to not be in front of the camera. But does not mean I have not missed you. I've been on other parts of social media, which I'll talk to you about in a second. But what should we start off with? I've kind of got a list of things that I want to chat about because my brain is just like running around in circles inside my head, or else we're gonna be like in this video forever, which I don't know if you mind. I don't mind, but it might be a little long to upload. I guess, why don't we start with kind of what I've been doing outside of work and outside of being in front of the camera. I've been taking a lot of time just to explore being myself, which sounds really kind of grandiose and deep and vague. It is and it's not. Since moving into my own space, I've been here almost a year now. The apartment is really coming together, which I'm so happy about. When I first moved into this apartment last summer, I came in with like bare bones. I had all of my personal items, but I didn't have any furniture and tables and chairs and desks, and the space wasn't together. And I spent a lot of that time over the summer putting those things together. And then recently, in the last couple of months, I've been adding personal touches to the space. I uploaded a video maybe a month or two ago about handmade things for the home, items that I've made. I really wanted an authentic space that was mine and that expressed kind of my own personality in a way, because I never had the opportunity prior to this. So I'm really happy with how the apartment is coming together. I know a few of you initially wanted an apartment tour, and I haven't decided if I want to do that yet. Most likely I will, but I want to figure out how to do it in a way that's not super stressful. I don't have another person to film for me or with me, so I'm gonna figure out whether I want to do it handheld, which I don't love because it's a little shaky, or to do clips and talk about the different areas of my apartment. Let me know your thoughts on that, and especially if you had asked for an apartment tour. How do I do this as a one-woman show and still make it interesting and nice to watch, essentially? So there's that. The apartment's been really great. Side note, if you've been asking about the pink couch situation, I still have not gathered the courage to make the cushion covers for the couch. So currently it's still this very trendy shade of beige or linen or flax or oatmeal, whatever you want to call it, but the fabric is still in the storage. What else have I been up to? I've been pretty active on IGTV, which has been fun. It's my first time exploring that platform, and loads of you have been joining me on there as well. I've been getting a bit more traction and interaction with all of you. One of the things I really miss about YouTube and just the fact that I've been putting a lot more energy into work and less onto here is that I miss the interaction with you. YouTube is not my main source of income, so I do want to do it when it feels real and authentic and enjoyable. And if I'm just having a really stressful time, I'm not gonna feel like opening up the camera and, you know, making a video and whatnot. So IGTV has been a great kind of way to interact with you on a really quick, non-commitment, low resource and low time way, and I've been loving that. I just kind of pop it open either on my phone or on the iPad, prop you up on my table, and then get to chat with you for, you know, 5 to 10 minutes. It's a good amount of time because I am real chatty, but it's not too long that I over talk, and I've been generally pretty good about keeping myself short and brief, and just doing those more often to say hello and say what's up, right? A lot of it has been talking to you about my little shopping trips, things I've picked up, you know, goodies and whatnot. So if you have been missing all of that, feel free to pop over to my IGTV. The links to my social media will be down below in the information bar to this video if you've been missing that. I think what I'm going to do is have IGTV videos up for like the month I filmed them, and then you know, delete them and then start a fresh, a new month. So it's kind of like a monthly vlog. I think it'll be fun. Let me know what you think about that, and if you've been joining me over on IGTV, come say hello here as well so I know that you've been watching. Gosh, what else I've been doing? Speaking of social media, I suppose I've been really looking at purging my social media, if you will, and I don't mean purging in a negative way. I've just been looking at, you know, who I've been following, if those people are really truly interesting for me. I run my Instagram, you know, as a blogging Instagram identity. Like, it's not a personal, I mean, it is and it's not, but I don't follow people on Instagram to build up my social media by any means. I follow them because I like reading about them. I like to see what they're up to. I like the things that they're doing. So, and same thing with YouTube. What I put out there is like a fluid combination of an edited life and also my authentic life, if you will. But who I follow, I really want to be genuinely interested in whoever that I'm following. So I've been doing a lot of switching over because my personal interests have changed, and you know, sometimes I'm not into the super setup, like rosy, you know, everything is nice kind of stuff. I like an aesthetically pleasing Instagrammer or Instagram page, but I'm not willing to just be like scrolling through, like mindlessly scrolling through pretty rosy pictures, if you know what I mean. Like, I want a bit of like meatiness to the people I follow. So I've been doing a lot of switching over of bloggers and influencers I follow, and it's been good. It's been part of that finding my own authenticity, and I've really enjoyed it. So there's that piece. Speaking of people I've been following, I've also been following a lot of sewing bloggers and vloggers. I think there's been this new like bubbling up of people who are sharing their sewing journey. You know that sewing is a real big part of my life and one of my great hobbies. So when I want some downtime and just not be too like involved and in my own head, I'll do sewing, and I'll put on, you know, some of the sewing vloggers that I watch. And no, they don't have perfect YouTube videos, they don't have, you know, that perfect setup and whatnot, but they're just fun to play in the background and just listen to them chatter. And sometimes I'll chime in and leave a comment and stuff like that. So I've been trying to get my sewing mojo back. I'm in the process of making a couple of gifts for family and friends. I was sharing on Instagram that I'm making something for my dad's birthday coming up. He's hopefully going to fit into this sweatshirt that I'm working on, which is leaving like bits of fluff all over my apartment, but I'm working on this right now. I'm also working on a trench coat, which is very exciting. I don't know if you can see from this far away. I'll probably put an insert to the pattern picture into the video in post. So, you know, doing some sewing and just finding what makes me happy has just felt really, really good. So there's kind of that piece, and along with the sewing, I am definitely looking forward to my spring wardrobe. We're finally getting quite consistent bit of sun here after that really weird snowstorm situation here on the West Coast. We've had consistent couple of days of sun. It's been up to almost to a 20 degrees, give or take, so it's been beautiful, just really nice. And I'm lucky enough that I am kind of sun facing in my apartment, so getting lots of natural light definitely helped boost my mood as well. I am thinking possibly to do another kind of spring summer wardrobe planning or trends I'm looking forward to. I did one last year or last season, I can't remember, along with a Pinterest board of inspo. Some of you really enjoyed that. I've still been putting together that inspo board just for myself, but I might share if you're interested. I guess the last thing I've been doing lately is playing games, which I never talk about. And I don't play games that often, but as a take my mind off of things kind of activity, I've been super invested into city skylines. Like, I am so invested that I have started watching gaming channels. Like, who am I? I've been watching gaming channels to figure out the best map layouts, how to organize my streets, and like how to zone my streets and policies, and making my city walkable, and like all these things that I am so into right now. I'll pop up a couple screenshots of my city I've got going on. I think currently my most worked on city is about just under 40,000 residents, and I am like feeling very pleased with myself. However, we're in the midst of renovating some areas or updating some areas of the city, and yeah, I've been so invested into that game. It's been a lot of fun. Let me know if you also play City Skylines, or if you have any gaming channels who post videos on City Skylines that you think it's really good. Apparently it's a real big thing. A lot of the people I have been watching are from the UK, or they seem to have like a UK accent, so I guess maybe the game's really big over there. Who knows? Before I wrap up and let you go, I want to share a couple of things I'm looking forward to that's coming up. Number one, I've got a shopping date planned with one of my good friends, and I'm super excited. Definitely taking advantage of spring break, but we've known each other for a while, and we've got this thing we started last year of having and celebrating our friendiversary, which happens to coincide around my spring break time, which is good for me. And we're gonna go and just hit up the town and go shopping and go to all the boutique stores. Not necessarily buy anything. I don't know if I'm gonna really like do a whole lot of shop because I'm really invested in my sewing right now, but it'll just be nice to spend time with a girlfriend and go eat and browse the shops and go to all the fancy stores and stuff like that. So definitely looking forward to that. And then I'm also looking forward to building up my garden. I have a sun-facing balcony, which is really lucky, but last year I haven't really just gotten the time to work on that balcony garden. I'm really looking to do some investing in that space of both my time and energy, and since I'll have the summer off, it'll be a nice time to work on that. But I do need to start planning like now. I think I'm still going to be in this space for another year. My lease was a year, but by the looks of things, I think I'm pretty stable here, and I don't anticipate any like changes from my landlord. So I'm hoping to be here for at least another year, which means I will be excited to get some balcony scenery or greenery or gardening happening. Gotta go do some more research though. I know nothing about balcony gardening. I think last thing that I'm definitely looking forward to is the potential of getting a new computer. I currently have a PC, which has been serving me well, don't get me wrong, but I've been slowly just changing my things up to Mac/Apple. Like, I've got an iPhone, I've got an iPad, and they've been working really well for me, and it's about time I switch up my desktop anyways, so I might go in the direction of an Apple computer. I think they're called iMacs. Maybe, I'm not super well versed in the realm of technology, but I've been really looking into it. My only concern, I think, is whether or not I can open the same type of file from work, because work is all Microsoft and PC, onto my home computer if I need to work on, you know, reports and files and whatnot from work. I don't know. I gotta look that one up, but I think I'll let you go for now. I've talked for way longer than I anticipated. I hope that you have been doing really well and just finding time for yourself, which I've learned over the last, you know, couple of months have been so important. If you need the time, take the time. Everybody else will eventually understand. I think that's kind of the thing I've been really realizing in the last while, that you can't be there for other people if you're not first here for yourself. It sounds a little selfish, but it's really important in the long run of things. So anyways, not to end on such a deep note, have a wonderful week. I will hopefully see you next week for a new video, like a more, you know, proper video. But until then, hope to see you over on Instagram. I'm on there a lot lately, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye.